Feeling you, MP.
Look out there, MP.
Road to the finals is a lot easier if you win this one.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Well, the weekend obviously isn't, and both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaiah Joe is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Williamson against Mobley. And that one's good, Williamson.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Right side, Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Allen. For 3, Hunter.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach, but we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
And it's Russell in the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Murray for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's the Cobra. Here's the screen. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close. Cleveland is gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Joe. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys.
And here's a look at some stats for Mobley. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Joe. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Joe's got 5 points so far.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Pelicans trail by 5. There's a good screen. Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's the Cobra. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Outside, Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Out left of the wing. Here's the Cobra. Scoreless thus far. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Williamson against Mobley. Pass to Joe. For the 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Joe's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, recognizing the opening that Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Here's the Cobra, driving inside. There's the pick. Williamson, the pass to the Cobra. Williamson in the post, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 6. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He finished with 19 points, and he did most of that damage in 2 places. at the foul line and behind the arc. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch, and we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
He takes it in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen, and we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Pelicans making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And here is Allen. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Pass to the Cobra. It's Vassell on the wing. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
The Cavaliers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They were looking for a throwback five to lock down the middle of the floor for them. And once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Cleveland, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Allen. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Porter subbed in for Russell. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you put it up there, Capella has the length to go get it.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Pass to Kuzma. They get it back. Moves back up. It's blocked. Johnson with it. Garland picks him up. Johnson draws the double. Here's Jones. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Johnson against Kuzma. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Here's Johnson. Pass to the Cobra. From beyond the arc. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And that's 11 points for the Cobra.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. It's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
A nice shot by the Cobra.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Garland, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Johnson. That shot off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
The Cobra out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Vassell. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Garland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Garland. Williamson, the pass to the Cobra. Driving to the basket. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Outside for Murray. Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Mobley finds Kuzma. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Kuzma's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Porter with it. Out guarded by Murray. Garland finds Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Vassell against Kuzma. Here's the Cobra. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
Cleveland's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. Here's the Cobra. He's got 17. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Russell kicks to Hunter. Back to Russell. Alvarado with the steal. Here's the Cobra. And it's Russell with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Kuzma, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It's such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 4.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Alvarado. Johnson for 3. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
52.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make. And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
One thing that's helped tonight, their 3.
And that is it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley. And Allen in the post. D'Angelo Russell out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Joe finds Russell. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. Deflects the pass. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Hunter. For the lead. Messi grabs the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Right side, Russell. Takes it off the glass. Russell's got 9 points.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Wide open look here for Murray. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Cobra passes to Williamson. Takes the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Deep 2 from Russell. Scores after the quick crossover. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Here's Williamson. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vassell wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Second, Jared Allen.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
And having bigs who can score efficiently in the paint provides a great counterbalance to the perimeter shooting that we see so many teams possess.
For 3, Hunter. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray the pass to the Cobra. Outside for Murray. They set the screen. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Joe. Banked in off the glass. Joe's got 13.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Back to Williamson. Here's the Cobra. 6 to shoot. Inside. And that one's good, Williamson. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
And the foul. So it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's the Cobra. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers on top. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Jones is out there with Johnson. And it's the Cobra. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Boston in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Boston, guarded by Kuzma. Here's the Cobra. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
The Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. The Cobra passes to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Porter, no luck. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's the Cobra. Jones with the screen on Porter. Kicks it out to Jones. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Garland for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Garland. Good. 25 points for the Cobra. Now Garland. Picked his pocket. Out in his own on the break. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Kuzma. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's the Cobra, a big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, how about Johnson's awareness to intercept the ball and then get that fast break going?
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Capella, up top Porter. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's Garland. Boston grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 6. Pass to the Cobra. Clock at 6. Here's Boston. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Capella sets a screen for Russell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Now Cleveland moving it up. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
The Cobra passes to Williamson. Here's the Cobra. Murray down low. He's guarded by Russell. And good that time. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
A nice shot by the Cobra.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Kuzma finds Capella. Capella with a screen on Vassell. And it's good for 2.
Slick move by Kuzma off that screen, getting the spacing needed for that shot.
Fires from deep. Here's the Cobra outside for Murray. Pass to the Cobra. Back to Murray. Shoots over Garland. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Mobley outside. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Williamson outside. Pass to the Cobra. And here is Vassell. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray against Russell. Mobley sets the pick for Kuzma. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Capella. New Orleans gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The Cobra passes to Vassell. Here's the Cobra into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Garland. And he makes that one. Pelicans leading by 8. There's Williamson with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hunter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Russell kicks to Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, give Hunter credit. Nice job staying aggressive and earning the foul call.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Vassell. New Orleans moving the ball around. The Cobra passes to Williamson.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Murray. Here's the Cobra. Vassell outside. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
To the paint, here's Joe. Back to Hunter. Pass to Allen. Russell against Murray. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Allen. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New Orleans.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Cobra.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them. Hunter
on the wing, covered by Vassell. And it's Russell missing. Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Russell. With the shot, Murray, good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.
That's what I'm talking about.
And our next All-Star is